Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly.
He's having a shot! Figo makes a dash for it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, super find. Pull it. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Hullet. Oh, that's superb. Shoots! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no...
Oh, no, what has happened here? Mbappe going after that.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Nice sequence of passes, this. Mateus. Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely worked. And this is Figo. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Could move up a gear here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Seedorf, who does have an assist to his name, opts for safety. Probing pass. Header! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Hullet. And this is Figo. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mbappe! And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Hullet. And this is Pele. Well, nicely intercepted. And it's Messi. Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. For Messi. And it's Hullet. Figo. And claimed it back swiftly. Aims beyond the defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Seedorf. Now it's Pele. Hullet. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Barcelona ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. The second half is up and running. It's Pele! He is just caressing the ball. Look at the space here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi. Looking tidy in possession here. And this is Messi. Takes a shot! That's going to go a long way.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Tries a shot! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Opts to play it back. And the finish! And no mistake! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
The Netherlands dragged themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
The Netherlands have their second corner now. Saliba clears it away. Passing nice and neat. And the shot! Brilliant from Pele! About as smooth as it gets. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 9.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 8.
The Netherlands leading now.
Substitution.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's found space here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Messi. Mateus. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Pelé. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's cut it out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 19.
The Netherlands have opted to make another change here.
Number 11.
Quite a game this, all square again.
13.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Number 20.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Number
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Number 21.
こんばんは。てっぺん目指して頑張ってね、スマイリー。
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That has ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Pass is just off target. And it's Vieira. Oh, this is a great position. Big chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Desai spots it and intercepts. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a searching pass. Oh, what real chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That was easy, almost too easy.
Hazard really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit?
Can he finish? He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So is that the... And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Hazard taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
挨拶遅れてごめんなさい。祈り、ありがとうございます。
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways to pull all the strings from that deep-lying position of his.
He's great, isn't he? The vision he has, the way he can see and measure everything in front of him.
Yeah, it's just fair to say that he's always that one step ahead of his opponents.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has been knocked clear. Played out to the left flank. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pirlo, he's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Rodri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's quick to get rid. Pinches it off him. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that pass isn't the best. And he's being shifted off it. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that's well seen too. It's a searching pass, and that could set him on his way.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Mbappe chasing after it. It's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's quick to return it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries one from range. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. That is good strength. There's the delivery.
That's good defensive concentration.
Ribery gets it clear. Rummenigge gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, that's superb. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Mbappe! Mbappe! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being, and he's had it nicked away. And that's a dangerous ball. And it's Bellingham. Ribery is always looking to play quality balls. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
James, not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Lam, searching pass he's played there. Goes for a shot! Corner number 2 then. James is there to clear. He'll try from distance! Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, he's busted a chance! Goal! Barcelona! A goal at a really telling moment. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we're already back up and running on, and a great chance! And he's stuck it away! AC Milan are all square. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it.
カメロンさんこんばんは。手を振る。
He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And in a
ありがとう
trice,
ござい
the
ます。
substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they... Mateus! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Pirlo tries to play it through. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Bellingham. And it's Kaka. Rummenigge is onto this. Over to the right flank. Back where it came from. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Could move up a gear here. Spread neatly. He's shifting through the gears here. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Pirlo ready to try one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Pirlo! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Figo. Good ball, good take. Kaka. Rummenigge is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That's a little off target. Bellingham. That's a cute ball. Figo is wide and looking to get onto this. James. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Bellingham. And here's Hullet. Now, can they get him away?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That has been cut short.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looking for the run. No, it's come to nothing. Mateus. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
James made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. Figo crosses. Pirlo. Kaka. Ribery. Kaka. Very much into the last knockings. Mbappe receives it in. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Gullit. And this is Figo.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Rummenigge. Figo is herring after that one. And it's Gullit. And we're done. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries to play it through, and he cuts out the supply, looking for options for movement.
This is the time you need that pace.
Figo. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Dink through. Buffon clears. And he's decided to go for it. A real chance and a real let-off.
Vissel Kobe certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Figo. Oh, no joy this time. Played into space. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Mate shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Probing pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Now it's Bullet. Neither side yet able to find the net. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Looking for a runner. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. Chance here to counter. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And they've got rid. That has ended up in no man's land. Figo. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's Dembele. Bellingham. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe gets on his bike and on the move. That's an imaginative pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, there's a probing ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Figo. Pull it. And he's there to belt it away. Knocks it out wide. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Hullet. Vieira getting this one clear. Taken back almost at once. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Messi. Great chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Oh, strongly challenged there. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Figo. Pull it. Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Lahm is... And the referee says that is that for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side yet off the mark.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
To our better stadium fund. Substitution on the field, number 9, Dembele.
So, into the second half.
Coming on to replace him is
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Substitution.
It's a searching pass. Threads one in. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And Hullet! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Well read, nice interception. And it's Figo. Now it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Figo delivers. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Costa Curta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Figo. Now that's well seen too. Quality ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Decent chance! Schneider! Brilliant! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
The first breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy.
Shoots! Oh, good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Vissel Kobe are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira producing a good steal there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Pele providing an outlet on that flank. Gerrard. And they win it back again. Oh, super find. Getting up there! Oh, crossbar! That has not gone well. Now it's Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pele. There's the delivery. Good read, needed to be. Pass somewhat off target. Costa Curta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he was quick to react.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Good-looking ball. Semenyo is herring after that one. Into the last quarter of an hour. Hullet. Hullet! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. Rodri. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Schneider. Oh, nice touch. And he's gone backward here. And he shoots! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Chance for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Nice control. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Back towards the middle. That's destined for the flank. Semenyo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Not the most accurate pass. Could move up a gear here. Mateus in acres of space out wide. Nicely worked. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he's heaved it away. Beckenbauer gets across and deals with it. And here's Mbappe. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Beckenbauer. Cafu. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to play it through. He is just caressing the ball. That's a super give and go. Lovely bit of skill.
Cerezo Osaka genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always...
Mbappe! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cerezo Osaka have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And he's had it nicked away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's having a pop! Good hit! Oh, it's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Cerezo Osaka have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. It's a... And a header! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made it
And he shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 3 coming up. Hazard goes short. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's neat. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Forced to go back. Goes for a shot! And again! Superb from Hullet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Into the lead once more. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Cerezo Osaka with the lead. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mateus is in a really good position out wide. Hullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. And it's Hullet. Valverde. Hazard. This is a promising build-up. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe! This time, surely! And a neat finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
So the lead... Getting up there! And he's managed to get rid. And he gets rid in a hurry. Taken back almost at once. And Hullet! Rude Hullet! That is just a piece of art! And that is indeed the final act. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
So we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in.
Great chance! And that's a tidy finish. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And this is Hullet, and he's found a way past. He saw the danger, and he went crashing in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Searching pass he's played there. That's a shade optimistic.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, what has happened here?
That's going in strongly.
Figo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Now he's got space here.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Valverde. Semenyo, who does have an assist to his name. Aimed beyond the defence. Figo, he's got away, he's rising! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Hazard. Number 42.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Ferdinand.
Number 9. Iniesta.
Now it's Iniesta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a cute ball. He's cut it out.
Substitution.
Semenyo. Lam is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Valverde. Iniesta. For Valverde. Just about up to 75 minutes. Looking for options for movement. Makaleli. Beckenbauer. And it's made its way to him.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end up.
Nicely weighted ball. Neymar. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played into space. Floated through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's a sharp little ball here. Karambeur. Beckenbauer. And it's Marcelo. Tries to pass it through. Ah, such a clever touch. It's a sweep. Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Neymar. And that'll be a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Cristiano Ronaldo getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
He's in plenty of space here. Impressive jump! That was superb goalkeeping!
Semenyo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's well positioned here. And that is that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him.
It's Asa! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He'll try from distance! There's the delivery. And he opts to go forward.
Arsenal would very much see...
Eze! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And Cech pulls off a sensational save. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Eze attempts a clearance. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. It's not an especially good pass, that. Saliba. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Sneijder, can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. Lahm. Quarter of an hour played. A lot of space ahead of him. And the finish! And that's a sharp finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And a header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Vieira wins the duel this time. Now it's Hazard. Threads one in. He's having a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space. Passing nice and neat. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Figo looking understandably energised after his goal.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be Very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured. Schneider. Now the ball in. Oh, that was vital. Stam cuts out the pass. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Schneider. Gabriel. Saliba calmly anticipates. And it's Figo. Spread to the right. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Azar. And here's Martinelli. Pirlo. Spread it left. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Schneider. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Figo.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And here's Mbappe. Mateus. Shot goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing and fast.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Nicely shaped ball. Schneider. There's a sharp little ball here. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
That pass isn't the best. That has been slung wide. That's a cute ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now he's got space here. That ball looks a good one. It's Gerrard! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And he's being shifted off it. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Figo making good progress on the right-hand side. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Strokes it back. He's on it, can he get away? Rafael Leao. Cruyff. Oh, that's clever. Buffon can get it clear. No, that's been intercepted. Caught offside that time. Can he get on the end of this? Figo pinches it off him. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Rafael Leao. And here's Eze. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafael Leao gets into a good position. Hugo, who can single-handedly make a difference. Cruyff. Schneider. Schneider. Good pass. Schneider! Schneider! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides, Arsenal have their lead.
El dorsal 11.
Odegaard makes a dash for it, chips it through, and he can thump it away. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe, chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has left him in a heap.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Saka. Tries to pass it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, good take in a good area. And he's quick to get rid. And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Odegaard with the clearance. Rafael Leao is onto it in a flash. Good ball, good take. Barcelona are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gattuso. Stam. Great defending, strong and determined.
Arsenal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And here's Rafael Leao. Semenyo. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. And the keeper's got it again. Stam is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Vieira. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Platini. Mbappe! Oh, it's hit the post. And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Barcelona can justify. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess impressive jump, big moment, massive goal.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
What a header, flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Thinks one through, floated through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's made its way to him.
Rodri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Mbappe. Hullet. And Hullet! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to... There's the shot! And here's Azar. Azar! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. That's really well cleared. Looking for the run. Oh, real chance! And a neat finish. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture book goal.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Portugal restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great vision. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Hazard. This looks promising. And Seedorf! Now, who's going to be first to this? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Very nicely done. The ball goes in. Oh, cleanly! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. Gerrard. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Hullet. And that was asking for too much. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf running with intent. And here's Ibrahimovic. Driving forward. Rodri defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Gerrard. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! They've scored! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Portugal have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Away we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Azar! Oh, it's come off the upright. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. It's a pretty loose pass. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is good alertness. Figo, played out wide. Oh, played through for the wide man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, nicely intercepted. And it's Bellingham. Barcelona needing a change of fortune here. Seedorf is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So,
oh, he's having a go! Has to go back here. Good take and shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Suarez is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Seedorf with the short one. Delivered. Big chance! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also...
Mbappe! It's their first effort on goal.
Hiroshima really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chance! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And here's Hazard. Gerrard. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross goes in there. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, it's Dembele. Rodgers. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. They've played it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Spain have their second corner now. Well read, and the danger is averted. Dembele! Goal! Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Rodgers. This is Dembele.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kimmich. That's a good ball out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Rafinha. No, that's been intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard. Mbappe. That's Gerrard. And he is deftly away. There's the shot! Oh, good finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's got the beating of his man. It's a threatening ball. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, this time, surely! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Goes for a shot! Goal, Spain! And they get themselves in front! Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Can he finish? That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Hullet. And it's Hullet. Lovely. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that is the end of the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gehi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rodgers.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Rice. He's found a way through. And here's Dembele. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, good spread. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Vieira. Great vision. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now he's got space here. João Neves looking for the run, and he's managed to get free. That's very neat. Yeah, he's fouled him there, and he's going to have his name taken. Sanfrecce Hiroshima needing a change of fortune here. That ball looks a good one. Oh, just a keeper, and he shoots! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
The lightness of step, can he finish? It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Spain have their third corner. Kimmich with the short one. Oh, that's nice. And a chance! Goal! Spain! And again they hit the front. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Spain have their lead. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Saliba.
Hiroshima may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And it's Kimmich. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Rafinha, driving forward. And the shot! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Spain now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 27, el dorsal 11, el dorsal
Sanfrecce Hiroshima do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
El dorsal 77, el dorsal 20.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's a shade optimistic. And now they can clear their lines. Half an hour gone in the second half. Valverde providing an outlet on that flank, pops him off it and wins back the ball. Saliba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Palmer, decent chance! Oh, what? And again! And he's stuck it away! Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Bale. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's Dembele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's picked his way through. Platini. Now it's Bale. And he's being shifted off it. Kvaratskhelia. And they can counter here. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Hernus. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's having a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
And time is up. Sanfrecce Hiroshima played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game.